everyone. My name is Jess, and I am on tonight with a fabulous, fabulous attendee. So this is Danielle, and Danielle is with Vital Plus, and Vital Plus is a really fantastic distributor here in Australia. And why I wanted to bring Danielle on tonight is because we are focusing, I guess, not just on this brilliant distributorship called Vital Plus, but also a fantastic product that is gaining lots of attention in the industry. And it's something that I definitely want to know more about as well. So I'll briefly mention it, biomicroneedling, as a little tester for everyone that's listening in as well. So stay tuned because we're going to be diving into this particular type of product as well. Welcome, Danielle.
Lovely to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so for those that don't know Vital Plus, can you give us a little bit of a story or an introduction really into Vital Plus and the brand and the philosophy that comes behind it?
Sure. So as you said, Vital Plus is a distributor. It's an Australian distributor. We've been around 35 years now. We've got 5 international brands. It's a family-run business, which is really nice. So it was actually started by a lady called Jacqueline, who's French. She was a French beauty therapist, and she came and emigrated to Australia, and she brought with her our first brand, which is Genetic. And Genetic International is a beautiful range, and it's kind of the cornerstone to everything that we have as a philosophy here at Vital Plus. Because Genetic, right before everyone was talking about it, really believed in skin barrier, believed in really increasing gut health, improving nutrition to kind of encourage that inner glow. So all of the other ranges that we've got are along those sort of pillars, being that skin is really that outward experience or outward look that we have for that internal dysfunction. So skin barrier is very much part of what we do. As a family-run business, we really try to keep it quite hands-on in the sense that we know our clients well. We have a customer service team, so there's always somebody to talk to. It's really important to us that people know who we are and they feel that they can pick up the phone and speak to us. We believe very much right down to the way that we pack the products. We really try and pack them with love, make sure we've got little affirmation cards and things in there. So when people receive it, it's kind of like receiving a gift every time. So that's our philosophy, is that kind of really looking after skin barrier, gut health, all of the things that people talk about has very much been our philosophy.
I love that. And of course, who wouldn't love to open up this beautiful sort of gift that you've created that obviously is passing on that sort of support to your stockists as well?
That's right.
Beautiful. I love that. And of course, in terms of the genetic and like the Jacqueline, was it where she came
Yes.
from, is that you're right. Like before everyone started speaking about it, if you were starting to work on barrier control and really focusing on inner gut health and sort of internal health versus your external skin, then that like beautiful, beautiful way of addressing
Oh,
skin.
Jacqueline, I mean, she's retired now and her son
Yeah.
Frank runs the company, but she lives and breathes. When people see her, she looks absolutely phenomenal. But she's made her own bread. She was into flaxseed and talking about essential fatty acids. And she trained some of the first therapists here over 35 years ago in this, and it opened their eyes to a different way of diagnosing the skin by looking holistically at the whole body rather than just the surface of the skin. She was never into over exfoliation. And, you know, if you think back to the 80s, that's when everyone was really into deeply peeling the
Oh,
skin,
yeah.
very strong.
Very ablative sort
Strong
of.
AHAs,
Yeah.
low pHs, and she was never, and she stood firm in that. And that, I think, is why her skin glows to this day.
So the OG corneotherapist, perhaps.
Perhaps so. Yeah, it really is very much that. And when I joined the company, I just loved that philosophy.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
all of the brands, as I say, we try and keep within that. And you mentioned biomicroneedling, and the biomicroneedling definitely fits into that.
And so that is a really exciting, I guess, product that I wanted to talk about. And the reason being is that I think it's something new. I think it's something that,
Mm-hmm.
the industry where we're constantly evolving, but obviously we want to make sure that we're evolving in the right way. And I think when we look at things like genuine, like normal needling, it kind
Mm-hmm.
of makes sense that we then move over and above that in ways that we can interpret it for all skin types. And that's why I think biomicroneedling is quite interesting, or even areas we can use the biomicroneedling product.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dive
That's
into that a little bit. So what exactly is it? And
Look, people get so confused with it because this word bio-microneedling, so what is it? It's not a device.
yes.
So you don't need any machinery, which
No.
makes it really cost effective as well. And you're actually going to use your hands to work the product. So it's nature's microneedling.
There you go.
So it's actually using something called spicules. And the best way to describe those, if you think of a cactus, and a cactus has got little spikes on the outside of it to protect itself, we get spicules from the outside of a freshwater sponge. And they have these tiny little spikes on them, little needles called spicules. And what we do is we remove those, and they're microscopic. They're smaller than the size of a hair. We clean them and we take all the algae off them. But these sponges will only grow in very clean, fresh water. So that's where they grow. It has to be free-flowing fresh water that we get them from. Then these little spicules are cleaned and we mix them in with different serums, and then we massage them into the skin. So if we think normally when we're creating microchannels, we use a pen or a device, and that device will create little microchannels in the skin. So it'll go in and out and create those microchannels. So it does break the skin. The difference with sponge spicules is we're going to massage them into the skin, and they will slide into the skin. And they will stay there for around 72 hours. Now, those spicules are made of silica and calcium and traces of magnesium. So they're almost like a supplement in a way.
Yeah.
But they're going to create the same reaction that you'll get from microneedling. So you're going to get the growth factors, the inflammation, the increase in collagen and elastin. Those spicules will stay in the skin for up to 72 hours. And then as the cells turn over, they'll naturally be removed from the skin. But for those first 72 hours, they continue to stimulate that inflammation, growth factors, and repair. So it's actually a longer controlled kind of healing process. The difference between microneedling and the bio-microneedling, normally with microneedling, you'll have to do a treatment monthly. With this, you can actually have it every couple of weeks. The results from day one is where we start the treatment. 7 days later, you'll get 28 days of skin renewal. Normally would take 7 days. So you'll get this full cell turnover in just 7 days. So it's very, very quick.
Yeah, amazing.
This is what people want. Clients want something very quick where they get really good visible results. So the downtime is minimal, unlike your microneedling. You might be a bit red and a bit flushed. Day 3, you will get some skin peeling in some cases, and then the skin's going to look beautiful. Really, it is unbelievable. 7 days later, it's like new skin, glowing, hydrated, radiant. And you'll also want other advantages that because these sponge spicules will stay in the skin for those first 72 hours, you'll also get an increase in product absorption. If you kind of think of them as like a little bit like a water slide, and when we apply a serum, it'll slide down those spicules into the skin, and you'll get a 3,000% increase in product absorption as well.
Wow. And that was going to be my next question, actually. So so we're getting, not only we're getting cellular stimulation or cellular sort of communication.
That's it. 28 days of cell turnover in 7 days. So 7 days full cellular repair, no skin breakage, a natural product. And then you're going to get that increase in product absorption as well.
Amazing.
So it is a win-win. Like I've worked with a lot of products, and I just love this because I can guarantee results with it. People adore it, and you don't have the same level of discomfort. I mean, microneedling does give results. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It gives great results. But it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. So if people are a little bit, maybe they really have thought, okay, I really love the idea of needling or college or like sort of induction therapy or ways of being able to turn over the skin that's a little bit more, I guess, mechanical, but they are nervous about the pain that comes along with that, or are sort of scared of needles themselves, potentially. That could be, individuals and clients out there. Then this is a really great option for them that also gets these phenomenal results with minimal downtime and discomfort.
We've had a lot of people that would never go near microneedling. They would never go near needling or machinery of any kind because they're nervous of it, and they will do this treatment. And the other advantage we've got with Spongelitech, our brand, is that we actually have different levels. We call it different spicy ratings, and we have a chili.
Spice factor.
And what that means is that we've got different amounts of spicules in the treatment. So we've got level 1 chili has 3.5 million spicules in it, which is a lot more
Yeah.
than microneedling. You think
Mm-hmm.
3.5 million microchannels, which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go all the way up to 11 million, which is chili number 4, so spicy level 4.
Spicy hot chili level at that point.
Spicy hot, yeah. That's
Okay.
really, really active. And
Yeah.
the other thing we have is different lengths of needles as well. So the spicules we've got, and a couple of treatments have got a slightly longer spicule length, and the other ones are slightly shorter. So we can actually really customize. So if you came to me
Mm.
for the first treatment and you were nervous, I'm going to look at your skin and we're going to decide which treatment we do so we can really customize it. It's not just one treatment for everybody. We're very much customizing it. And even on the day, some people, if you're a bit more sensitive that day, we can make it, not such a strong treatment. If you're up for it, we can go stronger. So it depends on what you're trying to achieve with your skin and also how you feel on that day and what you're up for. And the other great treatment that we've got is an eye treatment for eye bio-microneedling, which is unbelievable. And that's got your PDRN, which is your salmon DNA in it as well. And the results from that are instant. Fabulous.
Amazing. Well, I mean, like, this is sounding great because not only do you have this fantastic option that you can get amazing results in, but then in turn, you have the ability to customize it based on that particular client's skin type. So I presume in terms of skin types, there are also, ways of addressing different types of skin concerns with this product, right?
So all of it's going to be working the same way. So it's all going to increase that cell turnover to 7 days.
Yeah.
It's all going to work to refine and exfoliate the skin. It's all going to work with that product absorption, increasing collagen and elastin, but the intensity will change.
Okay.
So you can treat every skin type with those different levels, but we're going to kind of work with the client. Sometimes they like to work up because on day one they may not want a really strong treatment. I've got a lot of people scream out and go strongest first, off we go, but you can kind of work with the client. So the lower level, the spicule with the 3.5 million in it, some people like to start low and work up. Other people, they're having a maintenance treatment and they don't need such a strong one, so they come in and have the less strong one on that day. All of them are beautiful and you get incredible radiance and glow from every single level.
Okay.
But it gives clients somewhere to go.
Yes, for sure. So they're not plateauing, they're actually moving up as well. And you mentioned in terms of the penetration of maybe active ingredients as well can increase quite a lot. Are you then following up with a serum afterwards or a particular type of active after this? Or is it literally you just need to use this particular product with the various needles?
Okay, we've got everything. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
We've got a version of what we call biomesotherapy, which is where we actually have serums that we can mix in, and we've got our ice pink and our ice blue, and they're beautiful treatments. So the ice pink has a slightly longer spicule length, and that has a pink color to it, which is from a vitamin B in it. And then we've got an ice blue, which has got your blue spirulina and a slightly shorter needle, and we can mix those in with these X serums. So some of the X serums we've got is our PDRN, our salmon DNA. Then we've also got an NMN, which is your NAD, so that helps to energize the skin. And then we've got an interesting new ingredient called astaxanthin. And astaxanthin is, if you think of your flamingos, it's actually the pink algae that they eat that makes them pink, but it's a really potent antioxidant. So we've got those 3 serums. But the other thing that you can do is if you have a serum in your salon that you love, you can actually mix the ice pink and the ice blue with it. So if you have a hyaluronic that you adore, you can use that. We would never mix with a retinol or an AHA because you're already getting the cell turnover. But your hyaluronics, if they've got a peptide that they love, they can definitely use something they've got in salon. But our egg serums are fantastic, so people tend to use those, and then you can continue and use those egg serums at home. But again, if your client's got a product that they absolutely love, for the first 72 hours, that increase of penetration of that is going to be much, much higher, as I say, by 3,000%.
And honestly, like, I want to have this treatment like yesterday. Honestly, I need it now, especially around the eyes. But so in terms of, okay, great. So if there is a clinic that's looking to integrate it currently within their existing models, for example, so they're integrating biomicroneedling into some treatment menus, Are they adding this as a standalone treatment, or are they adding this as part of a particular prescription that they've got? How are they currently, I guess, bringing it into clinic?
Okay, so there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can have it as a 45-minute treatment, and that's all it is. And the profitability on this is huge.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
because you're not using machinery, our products are really quite reasonable. So you're using this treatment, and all you're doing is you can use your own cleanser that you're using in the salon at whatever time, or you can use one of ours from Vital Plus.
Yeah.
So we just cleanse the skin. We depend on which treatment we're going to do. We mix the serum up with the spicules, and the spicules just look like a fine powder to the naked eye. We mix those up and we massage it into the skin. And then you can use a sheet mask of your choice or one of ours and finish with a moisturizer. So that is the treatment. It's as simple as that. 45 minutes. If, however, they want to make it a longer treatment, they can add LED at the beginning.
Yes.
I have got some that do laser genesis, and I also have some that do HIFU with it. So you can build it, but definitely you can do this treatment very quickly in 45 minutes and they get an incredible result and you get great profit.
Okay, brilliant. So we're basically looking at standalone, or we can integrate it within existing protocols as well. Great, very good. And for those that are watching and are curious, what kind of education or resources or support does Vital Plus offer the clinics that might want to bring in biomicroneedling?
Everything you can imagine. So
Okay.
everything you want. Once you sign with us, we've got in-salon support, so we can come in and do in-salon training. We've got a whole training library. So within that, you'll have step-by-steps of how to do the treatment. You'll get the theory in the background on the biomicroneedling. We also have individual training videos of every single treatment, so they can use that as a recap. We've got a marketing plan that we're working on to help introduce this and promote it to clients once you take this on as well. We've got brochures, manuals, everything you could want.
So an amazing amount of support. We love that. I love that. Okay, great. And I guess, well, honestly, like, this has been very enlightening, and it's been great to understand a little bit more myself about biomicroneedling, because it is something that we're hearing more about in the industry, and particularly in the fact that you can have it as a standalone treatment. You can introduce it into your existing protocols. You have the ability to tailor it and customize it based on your client sensitivities at the time. You've got a stepping stone for increasing I guess the strength of it. So it sounds pretty phenomenal. I guess from here, it's really just figuring out where to next. So how are the stockists going to get involved?
We've also got great discovery packs as well. So within that, you'll get a cleanser from us, and then you'll get one of the treatments. So you can have a look at the different chili ratings and use and purchase one of the starter packs just to have a go. And in that, you get the training information as well. And just one other thing I wanted to mention as well is who we're going to give this to as a treatment.
Yes.
For clients, one of the hardest skins to treat is definitely pigmentation.
Yeah.
The results we get with pigmentation are phenomenal. They really are very, very quick, because we can massage these spicules in, and then some clients 3 days later they peel and most of that pigment comes off. I can't say that's on everyone, but we do get incredible results, and there's no risk of rebound pigment because there's no heat, which is, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and we can treat every Fitzpatrick as well, which is a real advantage as well. And the other skins that I want to talk about is your acne skins as well.
Yeah.
Active acne, we can use this on. So if you have someone with pustular active acne, we can actually do that treatment on an active acne skin.
Okay.
Aging, obviously, without a doubt, the lift that you get from this is just unbelievable. The open pores, which is always a concern for clients, we can treat brilliantly. This, even a rosacea or sensitive skin, because it's working holistically, this will actually help to rebuild and restructure the skin barrier, which is where it fits in with that philosophy that we have. So every skin, every condition, we get unbelievable results. We can even use this on clients that are pregnant as well.
Brilliant. Okay, amazing. So this is absolutely sounding like the next best thing to come into your clinic, that anyone that's listening.
And the profitability, as I say, it's not just a win for clients, salons will win too.
Yeah, amazing.
It's super, super easy to start, that's for sure. And yeah, your clients, your feedback is just fantastic with this treatment for sure.
Thank you so much for your time. It's been amazing. It's been so great hearing more about the philosophy of Vital Plus, but also one of those hero products that are coming through now in the biomicroneedling. So thank you so much again.
Thank you for your time.
Have a good night.
Great fun.
Visit our website to claim your free trial pack or schedule a consultation or in-salon demonstration.